Hey everybody, it's Austin Jones from lessonswithaustin.com. We have a pretty cool tutorial for you today. This will help you with your picking pattern. It's a song by Kansas called Dust in the Wind. I'm also going to show you a couple of practice techniques that's really going to help you take your playing to the next level. Something that I really hope that you implement into your practice schedule. So we're going to learn the intro to Dust in the Wind by Kansas. That's going to include the plucking pattern, the picking pattern that you can use in a lot of different songs. So let's go ahead and get started. So this song, Dust in the Wind by Kansas, the intro is focused around two chords. First chord being a C, and the second chord being an A minor. Now there are what we call embellishment, extra notes that go on top of the chord. So we have a C, and then we're going to lift our index finger. And then we're going to put our pinky down on the 3rd fret and then go back to the C. When we go to an A minor, we're going to have that open on the 2nd string, the 3rd string with our pinky, 2nd string, 3rd fret with our pinky, and back to an A minor. So the pattern's going to C, open, 3rd fret with our pinky, C, and then an A, 4, an A9, and a C9, C, lift your index finger, it's a C7, back to C9, and then A minor, A2, A4. So that's pretty much it. So an A2, an A4, and then a C9, C, so play around with that for a little bit. Now for the plucking pattern, this is the main important part of the song. Go to a C, and what we're going to do is we're going to use our thumb is going to rest on the A string. Now I highly suggest making sure your palm is down against the bridge when you're doing a picking pattern like this. It's a tendency for a lot of students to keep their palm up, and although you may see that with the classical style, I really suggest finding a way to rest and to anchor your palm so that's not moving around. By doing that, your fingers are going to be more precise, more accurate, more relaxed, and the plucking pattern, the picking pattern is going to be more consistent if you find a way just to anchor, just to rest your hand down. So just in a relaxed fashion, keep your thumb on the A string, just relax it there. And notice I keep using the word relax. That's a very important part of this. Your middle finger on the 2nd string, on the bottom side of the 2nd string, and your index on the bottom side of the 3rd string. So with my thumb on the A string, my middle finger on the 2nd string, my index finger on the 3rd string, when I pluck those, my fingers should naturally have the tendency to go back to the strings. So if your fingers are going and they're floating away, they're flying off, you need to just get used to just going back, making your fingers consistent. Okay? So once you feel pretty good about that, here's the actual strumming pattern. So it's going to be an 8th note followed by a series of 16th notes. So I'm going to take my middle finger and my thumb, and I'm going to pluck the 5th and the 2nd string together. So that's the first part. Now I'm going to take my thumb to the 4th string, and And now my index, which is dedicated to playing the third string, is going to hit that third string. So I'm going to pluck. So as I'm counting, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to go 1 and 1 and 1 and then I'm going to take my thumb, go back to the 5th string, and my middle finger on the 2nd string, I'm going to hit 5th, 2nd. So I'm going to go 1 and 2, E. 1 and 2, E. So thumb and middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle. And then finally, we're going to go back to 4, string 4 and 3 with my thumb and index and do 2 16th notes on that. So it's going to go 1 and 2, E, and 1 and 2, E, and so now, before we move on, the song is at 94 beats per minute. So this is what 16 notes sound at 94 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're not going to start there. We're actually going to go to about 25 beats per minute. So almost a quarter of the speed. So you hear the 16th notes. 3, E, and 4, E, and go. 1 and 2, E, and 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 if you have a metronome, start it off at 25. If you're having a hard time with that, slow it down. Once you get it to 25, go up to about 35. Don't speed up too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, E, and go. Once you get at 35, go up to 45. 4, E, and Once you get to 45, go up to 55. 1, 2, 3, E, and 4, E, and 3, E, and 4, E. If you can play that cleanly, speed it up. If you are not playing it cleanly, either slow down or stay on 55. Here's 65. 2, 3, E, and 4, E. Once you can get it at 65, speed up. Do not speed up unless you're playing it perfectly clean. 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2, E, and 3, and 4, E, and 1 and 2, E, and 3, and 4. Once you get to 75, go to 85. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and finally, 94 beats per minute is this speed of song. 2, 3, and little faster. It's always a good idea to go faster than the actual speed of the song. You become more comfortable playing it. 1, 2, 3, enough. Okay, so if you practice that a little bit at a time, maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes at a time, take a break, maybe do it once or twice, maybe 3 times a day, but do that for a few days and just start gradually speeding up. You'll notice that your muscle memory will start to take over. Once you kind of got that pattern in your muscle memory, go back, and now we're going to add the embellishments with the picking pattern. So we're going to hit the C. Remember, that's a 1 and 2 E and then I'm going to lift my index finger and play that C7. Same thing, string 2 and 4, 2 and 5. So I'm going to go back to a C and C7, and then I'm going to put my pinky on the 9. Go back to the C. Practice this slow. Once you do the C, C7, C at 9, and then back to the C, then you want to do an A2. So that's A string open, D string 2nd fret, string G 2nd fret, 1st and 2nd string open. So once you go to the A, you're going to do the same exact plucking pattern with my right hand. Then pinky down, which is an A4, A minor, put those first 2 chords together. It's a C, C7, C9, then a C, A2, A4, A minor, back to A2. When you come back to the C, you're going to start with the C9. C, C7, C9, and then to an A minor. So let's start that at 25. 2, 3, E, and 4, E, and go. C7, C9, C, A2, A4, A minor, A2, C9, C, C7, A2, A4, A minor, and then just speed it up. Once you get the the riff at about 25 beats per minute, gradually increase the speed. Stick with the metronome, stick with some type of drum loop, but don't speed up too fast. It takes just a little bit at a time, and it's going to really pay off if you cleanly go step by step, 5 to 10 beats per minute at a time. If you get stuck 45, 50 beats per minute and you just keep playing sloppy, stay on that tempo, or better yet, go back and slow down. But the worst thing that you can do is start practicing this at 94 beats per minute and practice sloppy. That will hinder you as a musician for the rest of your life. You'll always play that sloppy. But if you just take the extra little time in the beginning to slow it down and gradually increase the speed, you'll play it cleanly and professionally. Let's go ahead and see what it feels like at 94 beats per minute. Everybody, thanks again for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave a comment or a question in the box below. If you have any requests for future videos, you can put that in there too. Make sure you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, over on the right side of our webpage, there's an email list. You sign up for free emails and you'll get free guitar tips, tricks, and tools, including videos that are available only exclusively for email list subscribers. So make sure you do that. Again, Austin Jones. If you have any questions, give me a holler. And until then, happy practicing.